Hell, boys, my name is Yoshi, and welcome back to this great game that is my 100% blind playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom for Nintendo Switch. Where in the last video, Zelda had a meeting, you know, with King Java Java, and we saved him from a big dungeon. Or rather, big rift, yeah. We closed one of those again. Now we're up here in the left side area, which I do not know. Okay, there is one thing I want to do real quick. I want to see what's up here, because we're able to go a lot more places. So we just skipped into an that I didn't know about. Oh, hey, I remember this. You scared me. Sorry, afraid there's. Sago, I'm an archaeologist. Is there any particular reason why you're here? It's not to go inside. There's a monster in there. The other day I went inside, I heard this creepy voice. Let's play a game, shall we? That's exactly what it sounded like. Nice. Okay, I'm opting out. It might sound friendly, but that's the voice of a monster. Studying the temple while there are monsters around. This is basically Eastern Palace all over again. We found that. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why did I walk out for no reason? I'm not sure if we're supposed to be here or not. Okay, maybe bombfish will work better here. Okay, I don't think you can kill those enemies for their echo. Oh. Okay, we can make them move somewhere else, though. That might help out a bit. Oh, so we just need to redirect their path so they go over there. Alright. Interesting puzzle game. Interesting puzzle, that's for sure. So, a lot of this is just a bunch of puzzles. Oh, that's not what I want. It's definitely not what I want. Yeah, I need to wait for these things to move out of the way so I can try to actually get a path for them. It's possible we could have maybe done this early, but as far as I'm aware, that probably wouldn't work well. Because, of course, we're trying to get it to where they go in the thing, right? This one is stuck in a loop where it just keeps going around and then bounces off again. We need to move this differently. Okay. Sorry about that happening. Honestly, I think we're still fine as it is. I think if I take this over here, that will work. So hopefully now it should reverse. Oh, okay, no, that just made the loop worse. So we got the first one up super easily. That the second one is just being naughty. Just been entering a constant loop where we cannot escape it. No, we can't let that go. We have to use the... Oh. That will allow it to reverse. We just move our echoes around enough. Eventually it'll have to go in a different path entirely. That's not gonna do anything, is it? He's just going the same route every time. And the reverse is the awkward part. I'm not too worried about... Oh, I guess we could just do this instead. It's probably easier and... Okay. Okay, we can't do that. It's definitely not a good idea. Alright, well... We fixed part of the problem, now we need to fix the other part, getting it back on the right pathway. Sorry if this loop is getting very bothering for you guys, but... Yeah, getting the first one to go in here, in case you're wondering, was no problem. I think we blocked out this instead. Okay, I'll change bunch. We took that away instead. Made the loop worse. Oh no, okay, that raised its height somehow and then we were able to get in. Alright. Awkward puzzle so far. It seems like you definitely need the Aqua Plume to be able to do that. Oh, we could just block these ones, probably. Okay, now let them out, so we can now open this more safely. That also made us take some damage. I think we're kind of going out of place right now. I'm not sure if we're supposed to enter this dungeon early or not, but so far we've had some interesting journeys in it, I guess. So we have one of those really guys in, which we haven't seen in a very long time. There we go. Now we're underwater with these same things. More money. I don't think this can be a dungeon, but it is still quite interesting so far, having gone through this area. So far, it's just one massive, big, long area, though. It's hard to know where things are. So, if it's even worth going in here... Oh, we found something. Oh, nice to visit. I was absolutely starved for coming. Let's play a game, shall we? I'll make the first video. Just try to keep up. Alright. Alright. Might be easier to attack him, we'll see. Nope. Okay. I'm able to get him with the bow, actually. Oh, there we go. We found his weakness. We're hitting him slowly but surely with the bow. He is certainly being annoying though, just his stuff of where he moves around. Alright, so we found kind of a strat now. Still not a good one. None of our echoes do any damage as far as I'm aware. Alright. Alright, just using the bow. Oh, works out. I suppose you won that round. Forgive me, I got a little broken up. Ah, good luck trying to hit me now. Oh, we have to... Oh, now we have to do a puzzle. So we need to make him go back into himself. Oh, that works. Please tell me you won't do that scene a second time. I've already had enough of that. Okay. Jeez, this guy's a jerk. He's burned for 2 of our cooldowns already. Kind of awkward that he doesn't give us energy restoration. I have no idea what we're supposed to do without it. Maybe we have to, like, pull him or something? We could try to use the health trick, but it seems like all that will do is make... We could try to use the thing, but he immediately breaks out every time. All that, yeah, all that really did was make it reverse direction now. So we have to do that instead. Oh, great. Their electric shot broke my feather thing, so now they can potentially break these. Okay, so we probably should be using boulders instead. They are not as breakable. So we can get the right path, hopefully. So when he says play game, it means basically a puzzle game, pretty much. We pretty much have to have them purposely going in a path where they can connect to each other. Okay, that works. We made that one go into... Now let it go. So he's going that way. And now we need to just force the other two into each other. Sorry if I was delayed a bit, but to be fair, this is kind of a tricky boss. This is not something you're supposed to deal with normally. You have to kind of think ahead to get them back into each other. I can't even grab him, so... I think he's pretty much only defeatable when you have a bow and a buttload of energy recovery stuff. Oh, we got him on a bad raft there. There we go, we got him finally. Fine, it seems I need more practice. When next we meet, I'll emerge the victor. You will count on that. Okay. Well, at least we got something out of the deal. And this will refill our hearts, too, so we don't have to worry about that. Cool. So, that was an interesting minigame. Basically, a full fight you have to do for a piece of heart. This is quite tough, though. Saw something come out of the temple. It looked like a clown. Finally, the cloud was a monster and you defeat it? Incredible, I'm gonna write all about this and you in my next paper, but it might take a while to get published, so here's this in the meantime. Got an ancient charm, this enchanted object. Bomb glow reduces the damage you suffer while wearing it. It's an artifact I found in the Pharaoh wetlands. Be careful with it, okay? Now I can research the temple at long last. Step, monsters can talk. Should I mention that in my paper too? Alright. So... a nice side quest for a piece of art. We finally got our grade after gosh knows how long we had to wait. So yeah, Echoes and getting up there in Hyrule really did mean a lot. Before doing the Gerudo Valley area, we probably didn't even have enough to beat that boss at all. That probably could have just been a boss you just die to because you just don't have the right theme in too early. Okay. This is the first round part. Nothing's there. If we find at least one thing in one of those, we'll keep that part up. But if there's nothing else, then, yeah. Nothing there. I think one time there were a couple of items hidden in one of those areas where a rift initially was, so it doesn't hurt to check them, make sure that nothing's there. Alright, well, that's done. We're gonna remove all the pins. Alright, warp over here, see if there's any side quests. Sometimes you can only see side quests appear and after the rift has been cleansed. We already saw one like that. Let's see if there's another one. This is also the area where we mentioned before. Oh, okay, yeah. It's around the sea, the people of Seaside Village. But the real difficulty is finding just the right thing to put my treasure in. Ah, you heard all that. I'm trying to work out a solution for something. Fill you in. I want to store my treasure safely and secure. It's just a collection of shell and box I found while swimming, but it's a treasure to me. Proud of crush it, but I don't have a ribbon doll, so I need something I can store it in. That said, I had no luck so far. It just has to be right for my story needs. Really? Fantastic. Here's what I need. It's not much, but it's specific. Be able to store my collection security side. That means even underwater, I don't want the contents to spill on. I don't want the Arizona to know about my treasure, so I'll wait for outside for you. Alright. It's probably another one of those echo puzzles. I'm just gonna call it that. There are a lot of puzzles like that, which will sometimes have you get a very specific echo from somewhere else first. Then if you use it, you will get a prize for doing so. Okay. Sounds like this box is the only thing we have, and it floats to the top, so we'll probably have to come back later for that. Now he's something. Heard that I'm being fussy, but it doesn't feel special enough for each other. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we probably need something else. Alright. So I need something that works underwater. But we haven't found anything like that yet. That I know of. The water block would just be really silly, unfortunately. Well, let's go to here instead, and that was worth a shot, but it turns out we didn't need to really do much there. Let's go back to the field and just get this stuff done. I'm glad I was able to find something there, though, and get it out of the way. Welcome back, Princess. I imagine you got a lot to catch up on. Go on, then. Sight, mopping off those rifts. There's still no sign of the king or rank. Last, my king, where could you be? Your persistence has paid off, Princess. Thank you for taking care of those rifts. What large rift? The one located in Hyrule Castle. Ah, yes, the one that took these two as well as His Majesty. Our magnanimous king is rift even now, and even while we stand here yammering away, those frauds are seen around the castle. General Wright, calm yourself. Princess Ludberry, Mr. Leffe. Niles, General, I cannot entirely buy. What is it you intend to do then? Take action, obviously. So is the true identities of those imposters taking our beloved castle. Charge. General Wright, for the love of... Yes, we weren't even done talking. That guy can't sit for long, can he? Welcome back. You mentioned you've yet to find Link. He's alright. So I'm guessing you'll head to the castle too then? Thanks are after your head, Princess, so proceed with the utmost caution. Yep. Alright, we need bow. Sure. Leave that to me. So now the bow is more powerful. We probably should have done this first. That is what it is. Bow of mine is now level 2. Press X to set an arrow firing. Hold X to charge and release multiple arrows at once. Use ZL to target and release arrows in a specific direction. Alright. Now we need my energy. Okay, leave it to me. This is the only other thing we could possibly get a chance right now at this part of the game, so we're just where we need to be. Alright. Now the garage is level 3, and we've refilled our energy completely so we can stay in Sword Fire for even longer. Alright. Alright. But we've seen all this already. Alright. Let's teleport out here. I just realized we can't carry it with us, nor do us our horse nearby, so I think we'll just do this normally. It was cool to ride a hearse once, but I'm not sure if we're gonna need it. Even if we do, we could just go back. Oh, we have a new enemy type I haven't seen in a while. I didn't think we would find any of these. Let's try one of these. We haven't really tried this. Okay, well, that enemy's way too fast for that. We need something better, maybe. Okay, these guys have a better chance of hitting him. So these Dark Knights can't take any damage, so eventually we'll have to take them out. There we go. And there our new Echo. The Woeful's Echo. Nature is the bane of travelers, circling ominously around them to sow fear and confusion. Yeah, I think they definitely did exactly that there. Well, that means we get to heal up again. Oh, we have a heart here we can just grab. There we go. Now we're back up. Alright, this waypoint is now recorded. Alright. Why won't you believe me? Look at me. Said to me, behold, clearly you can't see I'm your general. So I said, General, the pressers have taken control of the kingdom. The king is to be a lookout for imposters like you wandering around. If you're a real deal, tell me your password. You should know it unless you're buffing. The password?
Oh.
Set a password. If you know you are, then you'll know it. I see. Kings tried to frame us as the imposters. This is process. These frauds have outmaneuvered us. They're the real lefty and right, but these people think they're the imposters. This is kind of mess. Yeah, the king general and the minister and castle are fakes, frauds, phonies. Alright, let's revise the strategy. You certainly won't believe us now. But if I can just... Huh? The rift. Oh, that was the rift from before. So is this how we're gonna have stuff happen? We'll just have the rift get even bigger? Wow. Oh no, the castle town. The rift, it's pulled people in. What do we do? Pull it together. Huh? You are soldiers of Hyrule, so soldiers, what is your duty? Huh? To protect the people. Rats, you know your duty well. Now then, brave soldiers of Hyrule. Guide all those people who are fleeing to safely. I'll seek out anyone else who's been left behind. Together we will protect the people. Yes, sir. This is terrible. Princess, you're the only one who can mend this rift. Please rescue those who've been taken. I'll help with evacuation. So they finally believe us enough to let us in. Alright, hang on. Maybe it's below us. Found it. There's a place down below where I should be able to create an entrance to a rift. So let's make our way underground. Underground, How do you suppose we do that? Probably from the old entrance we usually went back into Hyrule Castle, I imagine. So we need to first go down here and find where we exited initially. Oh, okay, we found another heart. Okay, cool. We found a piece of art just randomly roaming around here. But it's possible we could have gotten that early, unless... It's also possible if we just go back through the Southern Forest area again, where we first initially started the game, we might accidentally end up in Hyrule. Before, we weren't even able to go past even the starting area without doing much, but now we might actually be able to go back through the area we came in initially, and that will take us back to where we need to be. Oh, I'm gonna fight this. I don't have time. I'm going up here instead. Okay, maybe that's not here specifically. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is where we did the first still world. This backwards is just to check if we have a better way into the rift, but there actually might be an easier way into that. Yeah, we'll actually check the town first, probably, just to be safe. And if we can't find a rift entrance there, we'll find one elsewhere instead. I just heard we have to go underground and thought that we have to go somewhere else right now. Alright. Oh, here. Oh, here. Oh, okay, this gives me an idea, actually. I think it was in front of our face this whole time. Yeah, we could just go down here instead to get back to the area. Snapping work here at the bottom of the well, and before I knew it, monsters. It's down here, monsters up there. What were we gonna do? Turns out the rift entrance was here this whole time. Great entrance here. Stand back, Zelda. Well, since we kind of went around doing other stuff, I'm not sure if we're gonna finish this dungeon. But let's go into this rift and see what's in here. Yeah, I knew there was gonna be an easier way in there. I think that other route just takes you to nothing. Oh, we're still in the... Oh, now we're in the whole castle area itself. Whoa. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go down here. Alright. And that's easier than doing that the normal way. To be fair, you get a lot of that use out of these. Alright, we don't really need to defeat the enemies. If we just move by and get to the myth end, we can skip defeating some enemies, especially if we can, like, sneak in here. we go. We're getting closer at least. There we go. Just checking for something over there. Nothing happened to be there. Oh, there's another one of those. Another waypoint here. Alright. More radiant butter. I was wondering when that would appear again. I can see something over there, but it is really, really far away. If we want a good chance of getting to that, we need to first make a bed stack to get over there. Okay, it looks like we have barely enough to get that. I know, you're probably supposed to use the stupid cannon trick again. Well, I was just saving that so I can just do that again now, instead. Yeah, that's what I was actually gonna do, yeah. I was just gonna, like, go here and, put this wind cannon right here. And then spawn in a keys that I can grab, and yeah, we can maybe get to the end that way instead. It's probably how you're supposed to do that. Yeah, there we go, that's a lot easier. Surprised I remembered that. Honestly, going back that way, the way I did it, is probably easier. Pretty much everything is dark compared to its normal counterparts. It's definitely different in here than it's been in any other Rift so far. I got this Rift was here since the start of the game and we're just only now getting it done. Do this just to make sure I can get up here. Let's just make sure we can't do anything here. Doesn't look like anything's here. Oh, this is already at the end of the rift, so it didn't take long. The thing about this feels even worse than what we've dealt before. Zelda, let's be extra careful. Alright. So now, not only does he tell us to be careful, he tells us to be extra careful, huh? Huh? Okay. Oh, there's a new enemy type we haven't seen. So it pretty much blocks all projectiles, right? We'll probably have to charge each of these one at a time. Okay, that's one way to get rid of it. There, I'll have to use sword fire all the time, you see. And we got a really strong thing. Something tells me we're gonna need it later. Let's use it now. Alright, well that didn't work out at all. Okay, only certain areas are open. A moment. Oh, okay, here's Pona again, that mysterious enemy we've been looking at for quite some time. Imagine this is how we get access to it. This maybe after this winter. So that would be really cute to watch. Oh, there's the King. A real one, that is. Your father was here all the while. Zelda, once we mend the rift, he'll go back to normal. Oh, hello. Okay. Interesting secret there. I'm still going through this. Right, this looks a lot more massive now that I look at it. Alright. Okay, now these guys are just really. So they've gone from being to now they're being straight up Oh geez, they instantly back almost instantly. We need some kind of better thing, like maybe a ranged dagger to deal with them. Oh, this is different. This time we're bringing on into the still world itself. Well, we've already seen how to deal with this before. He's really high up. It got stuck on the side there. I've never seen that happen before. They're trying to really trick us here, by the way. They threw a guy right on the roof, as if that was his job to defend the roof here. But anyways, yes, if anybody's wondering, this is basically, yeah, the Hyrule Castle puzzle all over again. Remember that same puzzle we did before? Well, we had to do it twice. Except this time, it's even more painful if we fail, but we've pretty much known by now we have to go the high route, not the low route. Excuse me? Well, they can jump up, too, as well, so they can haul us up once we get, Yeah, at this point, it's probably easier to just get caught. So every time we fail, we have to fight more enemies. It's not like we could just fight the Meaver. They just force us in this room all the time. And then we get thrown right back to the start. I had it there. I really had it there, and we just got... Okay, there is a stroke. Thank gosh for that. I was so worried that I would have to go back to the very start of the game again. So So what I was trying to do is create a bed setup so we can go over here, but I was a dummy and fell down that time. Because somehow I fell down despite being on like the highest... Oh, we can't even go up there. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why we fell down, huh? Yeah, it'd been good to know that before. Alright. Guess we're going up here instead. So annoying. Okay, now we just bolt it. Alright, we're out of that area at least. Now we're back in the old prison cell from before. So, yeah, literally it was the same puzzles we've already dealt with. It's just, it seems a bit easier because now we have more echoes than we did first time we were here. She's the one who helped you escape from the dungeon. The rift took her, too. Back to normal soon enough. We'll get this rift sorted out. Oh, here we go. Oh, what's this? The princess escaped from the castle. I was captured by the soldiers and thrown into jail. I was not ever. I did what I could, but in the end I succumbed to them. I keep hearing people shouting, "Find her, find the princess," from the halls. It means that she is still safe. She has not yet been found. At least I can take solace in that. The soldiers spoke of a rift disappearing, being mended. The princess must have managed this. Yeah, I worry. Is she injured? Is she oversteady herself for the sake of the kingdom? I'm frustrated here in the cell, being unable to do anything but pray for her safety. Hassel is in an uproar. Could something have happened to the princess, or could the enemy be making a move? I must hide a way out of here so I can warn the princess. Alright. Well, we know how good that worked out. Which is, of course, not good at all. Well, there we go. It tells me something's gonna happen on the next video. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, I looked at the timer. It looks like we are at the set. And yes, if you're wondering why I mentioned we might have to do something later, well, that's being mentioned for no reason. That's being mentioned because, yep, it's that time again. Unfortunately, it's time to end the episode. Sorry about that, folks. I always leave cliffhangers, don't I? But anyway, yeah, it's one of those again. And because I was worried before, I'm going to save twice just to make sure. Alright, there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Cut, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we maybe mend the Hyrule Castle Rift and maybe clear Princess Zelda's name for once in her life. So yeah. Till then, I will see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!